You're not gonna believe it. So that's him. Okay, he said, Darion says, she was wrong in the beginning. He's talking about Lex. I said, what? He said, she was wrong for even hanging on to 14 years, knowing she didn't truly love me. I regret nothing I did. She deserves, look at that, the audacity the man has. She deserves every piece of heartache and pain that comes to her. He says, I'm healed. I was healed the day I left Lex. And then he says, the hurt ended the day I left Lex. He says, I don't do lack. I only do blessings. This dinner from Kai tonight is a blessing. Lex never cooked. I did not end it with Kai. It started with Kai. I just told you Kai cooked dinner for me tonight. Okay. There it is. Lex, if you need any more proof, subscribe to this channel. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your girl Sarah from the mod Afro Mamas. Yes. Let's talk about the latest episode on Put a Ring on It. Now listen. I told you guys, this show is all about Darion and Alexa. Or Lex, as he loves to call her now. You know, when I was watching this video, and by the way, you guys, if you haven't subscribed, please, it's all free. Hit that button over here and stick to the end because I'm going to be attaching some receipts I got from Darion on IG. Okay. And listen, if I never got this receipts, then you would believe him when he apologizes. You would believe the 2 tears that he had. If I never got this receipt, you would really feel bad for him. But man, oh boy, he was not sorry. He was not sorry. Another thing is Lex. And what makes me sad is realizing how many women are exactly the same as Lex, right? Exactly the same as her. Try to sweep everything under the rug and hoping it's gonna work out. Try to change a man, not accepting who he is. Accept Darion is a cheater. Now, if you wanna go ahead and live with it, that's fine. Don't say, oh, were it not for the show, I would not have caught him. Do you trust your gut? Your gut is always speaking to you. Trust your gut. Trust in your intuition. Okay, women, you're smarter than that. It should not take 14 years for you to realize somebody is cheating on you. And you know, he has the audacity, not even to book a room outside. No. He's gonna use the same bed, the matrimonial bed. Okay? The disrespect. But because he knows there are no consequences. I saw a quote somewhere on IG and somebody was saying, accountability breeds responsibility. He has never been accountable. He has never been held accountable for anything. So, I don't like losing. No, seriously, for real, I just hope that Lex is done with this bullshit. I hope, first of all, she is a special. She did not seem to me like like a black girl would. Why would you want to sit down there and give him your hand? For what? Wiping his tears for what? And knowing that he would not have told you if Kai never said it. He would not have shared that information if Kai never brought it up. But you always had your speculations. You knew. When I was watching through this, I kept saying, I wish Lex had the same self-confidence as Kai did. You're gonna give it to Kai. She doesn't play. I wish Lex was like that for 14 years. And I told you guys the last review we did, she kept saying, get rid of condo. If you get rid of the condo, then it's not going to be a problem. Everything is going to be good. No, the condo wasn't the issue. The issue was your man. You allowed him step on you for 14 years at your prime age. 19, 20. You know, when you're feeling good, no responsibilities. You stuck through it. Why? Why did you have to wait to come on TV for you to know that your man is a serial cheater? And guess what? He comes and says, oh, I am apologizing. This man tells me as a stranger on IG, I asked, why did you do this? Why? Why did you have to do this? He said, the best thing that happened to him on this show is him meeting Kai. Because they're still seeing each other, according to him. I'm going to attach the receipts. All right? When Lex had a one-on-one with Dr. Nicole, because she has the wisdom, only her. She has the wisdom. So when she met with Dr. Nicole, and Dr. Nicole was asking her, why didn't you trust yourself? She did not want to see the truth. The truth was always there, It was always on the plain sight. It's right. It's for you to see it and act on it. All right. Dr. Nicole also in that session with her and Lex, she says, men who are mature enough, they do not sabotage what they build. And my goodness, that's powerful, right? Dr. Nicole told Lex that you dishonor yourself to believe what Darion says and versus what he does, because now he's gonna come here, apologize. I'm sorry, this happened. Oh, I meant to tell you this. No, he would not have said anything, and you do not have to wait on him to move on. She says it's been a long time, for 14 years, to be with somebody and just throw it away. Yes, there are some boundaries that you have to create in a relationship. If it is crossed, there is no coming back. It doesn't matter how long you've been in it. It doesn't matter. If those boundaries are crossed, there are consequences. Unfortunately for you, you decided to take 14 years, right, to not hold him accountable and say, hey, you can't blame him. Can't blame him. That's what I'm saying. In this particular situation, the two of them are to blame. We cannot say team Lex. She was part of it. And we see Lex meets with Darion and Dr. Nicole, and Lex asked him, why did you have to do it? And he said, stress. What an excuse. What a lame excuse. Who doesn't have stress in any relationship? Do you always have to do that just because he had stress? Oh, I needed to release. And by the way, if he's still with Kai, he's such a cheater, I'm going to tell you. You can't trust him. So you come and tell Lex all these things. But then, right now, when the show is still airing, you're with Kai. What excuses are you giving after you saying that, you have loved this girl for 14 years, you don't want to lose her, and it's just because she decided, hey, this is it, I'm done? What stood out for me in this episode was just how sad the whole thing is, right? How many women compromise so much. How many women lose themselves into the relationship. You sacrifice so much. You give in to this one, you give in to this one, you give in to this one, and this and this and this. And at the end, the guy is out there having a good time. You're here miserable. And by the time you realize that, oh my gosh, it's too late. I mean, the Lex that was there in her, 19, 20, 21, ambitious, strong, not wounded. You cannot compare with what it is right now, what she has right now. Wounded, broken, old, really. And although she's gonna come out of this wiser, hopefully she's not gonna go back, because she kept saying, I will always love you, Darren. What is love? What is love? Isn't love doesn't do any harm? How do you love somebody who keeps disrespecting you, hurting you, doing all these things to you? And something like what she said, many of us are still, by the way, doing that. So you really want this relationship to work with this particular person that you have in your mind. That this is gonna work, this is gonna work. So you compromise on so many things. You compromise on so many things. People, your friends look at you like, oh my gosh, who is this? We don't know this person anymore. The boundaries in a relationship should not be blurred. Can never be blurred. That is what Eric is doing right now. Eric and Jessica. That's exactly what they're doing. Why are they so touchy? Did you see? Eric and his dad? What are they doing? So touchy in bed or in a very compromising situations. What is gonna make you not want to go to an extra mile and finish it? You put yourself in that situation to begin with. I just don't like the cast for this season. This one, they were not serious. Whoever is doing production, whoever is casting people. But then again, Lex and Darion represent such a big percentage of us, So I hope people learn. I really hope people learn from this. Nobody should tell you, oh, I cheated because of stress. I cheated because of... There's no excuse on cheating. The guy is a serial cheater. Like Jessica said, I hope you dodge that bullet. I hope you're bettering yourself. All right? Because I watched Lex on her IG, right? With Hollywood. And she kept saying, if he slept, if you knew that. Derek is an entitled man, all right, who feels he can do whatever he want to do. No consequences at all. Zero consequences. When I asked him, when I questioned him, I asked him, why did you have to waste 14 years? Why did Lex have to waste 14 years on you? And you know what he said? Oh, they were also my 14 years. He texted on my DM and he said, oh, Lex does not cook for me. Let's see. Let me read one of those things that he wrote to me. I'm telling you, let's read one of those. Because you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. So, that's him. Alright, do you see? That's his IG right there. Okay? That's his IG. That's him. I don't know if you can see it, but that's him. I'm gonna put it on the video. Alright? So he says, she was wrong in the beginning. He's talking about Lex. I said, what? He said, she was wrong for even hanging on to 14 years, knowing she didn't truly love me. I regret nothing I did. She deserves, look at that, the audacity the man has. She deserves every piece of heartache and pain that comes to her. I told him, oh my, I said, I hope you heal from all this hurt. And I hope you heal. I hope Lex heals too for the hurt that you've caused. He says, I'm healed. I was healed the day I left Lex. And then he says, the hurt ended the day I left Lex. And she's here running and crying on the show and saying, I will always love you. When the man is over here dissing her to a stranger. I don't know him. I'm just a regular person. I told him I wish you the very best with Kai. He says, I don't do that. I only do blessings. This dinner from Kai tonight is a blessing. Lex never cooked. Yeah, he says, I did not end it with Kai. It started with Kai. I just told you Kai cooked dinner for me tonight. Okay, there it is. Lex, if you need any more proof, subscribe to this channel. I'll be bringing you the tea. All right. Do you want me to read you another one? Okay, hold on, guys. Let me read you another one. Lex needed to free herself because she is the one who was holding herself in that harmful, unhealthy, toxic relationship for so long. I was holding her hostage. I was smart enough to get off of that merry-go-round and move on to a better life. I was not holding her hostage. I cannot hold a grown woman hostage or make her do anything that she doesn't want to do. She has to finally hold herself accountable. Oh my gosh, look at the person who is telling people to hold them accountable. Okay. She has to finally hold herself accountable instead of blaming everybody else for her hanging around for so long. Now listen, that one is the truth. That's what I said. I mean, she cannot keep blaming everybody. Nobody really. No, that I agree with this dude. He's crazy, but I agree with him on that one. Alright? Listen to what he says. This show is one of the greatest things to ever happen to me. Because if it wasn't for this, I'd still be on the merry-go-round of toxic love with legs. The audacity. The audacity. Look at that. They say the rappers aren't marriage material, but Gucci Mane and Jay-Z are doing just fine. Listen, Darion, you are no Gucci Mane. You are no Jay-Z. That's what I said. Kai makes my life brighter by the minute. I thank God in this experience on the show for Kai. Kai is here cooking for me and my son as we speak. Oh, who has been a fake a whole 14 years? She isn't marriage material, and you're not either. He told me I'm not. Oh, this one is a good one. You know what he says? Me not cheating on national TV would have been me faking and being funny because I am not being myself. So he's congratulating himself for doing it. Do you people want real or fake? He's asking. Do you, the audience, don't you want him to cheat on TV because that's who he is? He's saying this. This is who I am. This is who I am. Whatever that you're seeing on TV, this is exactly who I am. That's what I said. The guy has been cheating for all those 14 years. He has been doing that. And on and on and on. Oh my gosh, he took like almost 2 hours. And I was here for it. Alright, so you guys, make sure you subscribe. Support this girl. Like, share, and I will see you next time only on Mod Afro Mamas. Bye bye.